I hurt my back yesterday, but I'm gonna take it slow, warm up on this flat roll and this box, and see where we're at. Actually feeling super good. I know if I fall and I sporadically spin, it'll probably be a bad thing because I did hurt my lower back. Rolling yesterday, I was trying to figure out some parkour stuff. I've been having fun trying to learn new tricks in that field because it's very similar to skating. Obviously, it's just physical. And you're probably looking at the title and being like, stick to skating. It's kind of a common trope within YouTubers, especially who make skateboard videos. You get into this niche where you watch a lot of other people do a lot of things, and it excites you to try more things like that. But unfortunately, what it does is add way too much variety of things you can do. So you actually do inadvertently get into things because it just seems like a good idea rather than actually following your intuition of what seems fun. I think this is a somewhat common trope amongst kids who are about to go into college, or even people who are looking for the career in the future. There's just so much variety and so many options, which is kind of an amazing thing. But I think people look at skateboarders and people who are doing things that are like Peter Pan syndrome-esque sports, where you basically just continue doing the thing that you did when you were a kid. And it's like, man, they got it figured out. They're just living life. They don't care about being seen this way or making this kind of money. It's really not true. Skateboarders go through the same things. In a sense, there is definitely a built-in sense of confidence of having to get past a bunch of those barriers of being like, I'm gonna keep skating even though I shouldn't. I'm gonna keep skating, I'm gonna keep skating. Like when I had to go to college too, it was like, I didn't go because I made the decision of being like, I'm just gonna keep skating. So I know for a fact that that's what I love, but my brain still deters from it. Even though I make a living doing this, I still go through those same questions that I think everybody goes through. I do still think you're a douchebag if you are commenting something like, stick to skating if I try something else. But the paradox of life and the unfortunate part of life is you really never know if there's something that you don't want to do until you try it. So with me, obviously I got really into art. If you follow my YouTube channel, I was uploading a lot of videos about art. But what I learned is, as much as I enjoyed drawing on my downtime, I enjoy being outside more. And I was kind of using art as like the next step in case I was injured or in case I actually really hurt myself and really needed to stay away from doing physical activities. But do I like sitting there for 8 hours a day? Could I actually make that a career, which is what that is? No. I could have fun with it. I could have fun with writing, reading, and things like that. But I need to be outside doing the things I like to do pretty much forever. I've realized that outside is kind of the main ingredient in making me a happy human being. When I hurt my back, in 5 minutes, I basically went through an existential crisis, and I literally went home and I was like, I'm gonna write a whole video based on this book that I read. And then trying to write for 5 minutes, I was like, oh yeah, I don't enjoy this. And obviously people can have jobs and careers that they don't enjoy, but I know that I have a job where I can do physical activities that I do enjoy. So why even bother? And that's just the paradox that I think most of us have to deal with for our entire lives. I don't think there's really ever a point where people like myself will just be like, I'm good, 100% content, especially people with me who deal with certain forms of depression. My brain immediately goes into, how do I escape this feeling? How do I escape this mode? And the reality is probably just a little bit of relaxation, not completely altering my life. Obviously, new experiences are important, I think, for everyone consistently, but I can have new experiences without trying to monetize all of those experiences. I can draw without having to film it, but I also love making videos. So why not just kind of stick to skating? As much as I hate you, anyone, for commenting that, there is a bit of accuracy to it. Anyways, enough talking for now. It looks like there's a rain cloud coming my way. So this is the list of tricks that I want to get done right now. It's 10 tricks, and they're sort of the little advancing forward, a little intermediate, not super advanced, but tricks I know I can do. And if my back feels fine with these tricks, then I could probably do 10 more advanced tricks. But for now, let's try to knock out these tricks, starting with 2 flat ground tricks. Switch back heel, switch front heel. Even when my switch front heels feel consistent, I don't pop them, so I gotta pop them. That was better. It felt normal, which is good. That was the switch front heel. Let's try the switch back heel. That's what happens when you depend too much on the floor for sliding. That one one requires a lot of pivot, but move on to the rail and ledge tricks. Switch Smith and switch front Crook. 2 tricks. Love that trick. Okay, got locked in first try, that's good. Oh my God, and then you get into it terrible like that. You gotta make sure that you're pinched where your toes are. If you get your whole truck on there, it's not gonna work. Getting a bit techie now, backtail Bigspin and Fakie Noseslide 270. It's kind of hard to do a solid one on this ground because it's a little sticky, but I like that trick. That's good enough. Fakie Noseslide 270. Next, I haven't done this one in a long time. There we go. 3 of the last 4 are on the rail, so I'm gonna knock out the Nollie back nose grind on the ledge, and then we're just gonna dedicate the rest of the time to the rail. First try, okay. Go to the rail. I'm gonna do the last 3 in order of difficulty, like easiest to hardest. The Fakie Back 50, easiest. The Fakie Hurricane, and then the front Feeble front 180. That one's kind of hard for me actually, so that's the order. That's the problem with that trick. It usually goes well, but I haven't done it in a while, so my brain maybe shut off a little bit. You gotta make sure to aim kind of like this, a little cross-locked, so you don't slip out. So you're almost like, this foot is more on this side, this foot is more on this side. Anyways, Fakie Hurricane. Dude, what the hell? What the actual hell? What? You get that rare like 1 in 100 chance. You know, I'm gonna try another one real quick before the fear of what just happened kicks in. What? What the hell? For whatever reason, my kingpin right now just feels extra long. And when that happens, this is kind of what sucks about trucks. You really do want, kingpins need to be shaven down a lot, and there are some trucks with that feature, but these do, they stick out a little bit. So if I don't get into a Feeble correctly and my kingpin really grinds into it, it'll just stop me completely because it'll grind in the metal, in the steel, which is insane. So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna try a Fakie Crook instead. That'll be the other trick. And then I'll move into a front Feeble, front 180. But even like a Feeble right now, the idea of that scares me just because of what just happened. But Fakie Crook, let's try that. There we go. It's nice when I grind after sticking so badly twice. So the last trick is a front Feeble, front 180. There are 2 variations that are a little easier. So first the front Feeble. That's the front Feeble. It's actually easier to back 180 than front 180 like this. Woo! I would do it better, but that's not the main trick. So now, instead of going 180 this way, the front 180 is hard because, see, this way you only have to turn like a little less than a 180. This way you have to turn a little more. So it takes more shoulder strength. Oh my God. And then I do that sketchy-ish. That was sketchy. You know what? I'm gonna count it. I did it. I feel a little sketchy right now. My back hurt yesterday. Great excuses, but honestly, I probably shouldn't push it. I did do it. Just wasn't perfect. So as unfortunate as it is, we, I, you, everyone will continuously try new things, and it might work against you, and your intuition might tell you that it's probably not a good idea, but you never know until you go down the avenue, as frustrating as that is. And I think the superpower would be to recognize that and be okay with the fact. It's kind of the whole money conversation where people say making a lot of money doesn't make you happy at all, but not making a lot of money can make you unhappy. So not actually going through the experience can leave you with this sense of emptiness and never realizing what it is to have a lot of money. But everyone who gets a lot of it doesn't feel happy. The point is that we're individuals, and this is just part of the process that I go through, that I know a lot of you will probably go through as well, or do go through consistently, of not really buckling down and focusing on the one thing that really you're talented at, which mine happens to be skating and making videos about skating. That happens to be like the thing that I think I am one of the best at. Sorry, I'm practicing like bragging a little bit because it's hard for me to talk about myself in that way. But I do think I have this process kind of down in a way that I'm happy about, and I continually want to make it better. But yeah, hopefully you found your thing, and I will. I'm gonna keep going. I think there's actually like 5 more tricks I really want to see if I can tackle, and then that might be it. My board's about to explode, so this is gonna be the last session on that board anyways. So we should go out with a bit of a bang. Here are the last 5. 4 of them I know I can do. The last one, the Nollie back Noseblunt on the ledge, I've actually never done that on this ledge, or a ledge even close to this tall really, so that one is gonna be an actual true battle, but let's knock out the first 4 first. Oh my God, dude, that was terrible, that run up. The hard part about that trick, it goes primo a lot, so you really have to get into it well. There we go. 2 flat ground tricks: switch frontside flip, switch back Bigspin. These usually aren't that hard, but I always forget to work on flat ground tricks when I'm skating a ledge and a flat rail. Oh my Lord. I'm gonna keep it because I need to move on. Limited energy. Switch back Bigspin. I love that one. Nollie back Noseblunt. That's a risky one. It's definitely scary. I'm gonna try a couple, but really if I don't get this one, that's fine. You know, 1 L out of 15 is fine, but we're gonna try some. Oh man. Oh my God. A little bit closer. All right. That was super close actually. I hate doing that. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? Dude, that felt really good. Nollie back Noseblunt, switch front blunt. Those 2 I'm gonna work on more in the future, and then I'll try to do them to skate park hubbas, because I definitely wanna push these a little bit. I'm not really someone as much who wants to jump down like bigger stuff. Honestly, I like to keep it a little low key, especially since I keep getting hurt. And the thing is, I know a lot of people are like, you're getting older, you get hurt more. I gotta talk about that in the future, because that's like a whole separate video. But I've been hurt since I was like 14. Like I've been like slamming and sore every day, and I feel the same at 30, but I'll talk about that in a different video. Thank you for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed this session. I know this was really casual, and I don't know if you enjoy this, but on this channel right now, I'm kind of just uploading for the sake of it. I like making YouTube videos, and sometimes the worst part of YouTube is trying to come up with interesting video ideas, when in reality, I really just want to skate. I really just want to make videos and film and set up angles and talk about things that are on my mind. And yeah, if you're cool with that, let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, and yeah, subscribe to this channel for more content that is more off the cuff. With my main channel, John Hill, I will be trying to upload probably higher quality, bigger ideas. And for that channel, I'm totally okay with the idea of just trying to like go bigger and bigger and bigger with the videos. So stay tuned for those, stay tuned for these show ones. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Every week, videos on this channel and the other channel. So take care, progress daily, and keep killing it.